G'day guys and welcome back to GNs_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video we're going to be jumping into the team building guide for the TEQ Super Saiyan Trunks that turns into Super Trunks. So before we do that, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with these team building guides. I do them for all the new units that come out, but let's jump on into it. So as you can see here, a ton of teams that Trunks has to be on. Mastered Evolution Android Cell Saga is his lead, because of his Android Cell Saga condition, it actually does limit a lot of the options that you are able to bring him on. But he is on a bunch of teams. So for our links, we've got Golden Warrior, Messenger from the Future, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Prepared for Battle, Soul vs. Soul, and Fierce Battle. So a couple common ones in there, obviously if the trunk specific ones in there as well. So from that, jumping straight into our 7 linking partners. So you do have the Super Trunks version. Their link set doesn't change when you do transform. So we've got the TEQ Super Trunks, and then we've also got the physical and the STR EZAs. Now they are well and truly outdated, and I wouldn't recommend running them in difficult content. But if you're just playing around trying to make big numbers go boom, that could be a sort of a fun one to just chuck in there. Jumping into our 6 partners, as you can see here, we've just got the different forms of the Super Saiyan Future Trunks. So we've got the Int, TEQ, TEQ again, and then the STR, all easy 8 at this point, so they're not getting any better on that front, but particularly the TEQ middle, so the third and the fourth, they're pretty solid after the EZA with all that stacking if you are in a longer form event. And then the STR Rage Vegeta on the end there. Rage Trunks, sorry. If you're going up against a Realm of God's enemy and he can build up that defense while having that damage reduction, can be a pretty effective option as well. So moving into our 5 linking partners, we've got the physical Future Trunks, so definitely one that I'd recommend potentially testing out with this Trunks as well. We've got the Super Saiyan Vegeta, so he does get an easy A, but the thing is you're only going to share those links for that stage. We've got the Android Cell 2 fight, I guess whatever, second form Cell fight, Vegeta as well, so he's going to get an easy A. Unfortunately, he is a bit of a stinker, which is annoying. But then we've got the TEQ Vegeta, who's a good support unit, the STR Gohan, who is their banner unit, who is a stinker again, and then we've got the Super Vegeta, who we're just awaiting his easy A for. Moving into the 4 linky partners, we got the Int Super Saiyan Trio, so awesome unit. They're just absolutely dominant at this point. We've got the physical Z Duo, the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, the TEQ Super Saiyan Goku, the Int Vegeta and Trunks, and then the STR Goku Gohan. So a few of those Android units in there with the Gohan and the Goku. Continuing on with the 4 links, we've also got the Evolution Blue Vegeta, the physical Future Gohan, the TEQ Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, the TEQ Goku Gohan, AGL Trunks when you do transform him into Super Saiyan, and then also the AGL Super Saiyan Gogeta. 3 links, we've got physical Godku, Int, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the 2 Future Gohans. Now these guys will definitely be prominent units that you do run on the teams. They're both obviously really good. The TEQ Gods, and then Margin Vegeta as well. So as I did mention, the Trunks does lead the Android Cell Saga / the Mastered Evolution categories, and because you are required to have 3 other Android Cell Saga units other than this Trunks, when you do run his lead, you do only realistically need to run 2, because the friend does count. So you could swap out another one of these guys for either the AGL Gohan's probably the worst of the 3 Android Cell Saga units that we've brought here, but I think in terms of synergy, bringing him on the team definitely isn't the worst idea. So we've got TEQ Trunks, we've got the physical Super Saiyan Duo, Z Duo. We've got the 2 Future Gohans, the TEQ Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then we've got the Gohan. So in terms of rotation pieces, personally I think running the 2 Future Gohans together is really, really effective. So you could run them as a rotation and then have the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan with TEQ Trunks. Or another option is to split the 2 Future Gohans, and you could then run a TEQ Trunks on each rotation. Personally, I think the AGL Gohan and Trunks together and then the two future Gohans together will work best. You're then going to be floating the friend Trunks. You'll have the physical Z Duo floating as well. They'll have access to that standby, and then you can switch them in with their orb changing if you need to put them in slot 1 for something. And then you also have the TEQ Super Saiyan Vegeta floating there as well. So look, when Trunks come out on JP's conditions definitely weren't as kind, but for the time being, you are actually able to make a pretty good team using some Android Cell Saga style of units. So the next team we're going to look at here is the Super Saiyan team. So we did just get the double rates banner with the Int Goku, Vegeta and Trunks. They're absolutely insane. So definitely thought it was worthwhile throwing them in here. So we've got them as our leader. They are the full 200%. Having two of them on a team is absolutely busted. We've got Trunks, obviously. We've got the STR Gohan, Int Gohan, Physical Godku, and then the AGL Gohan as well. So continuing to fulfill the 3 Android Saga units requirement for Trunks. So for rotation pieces on this one, I'd be going with Physical Godku next to the Int Super Saiyan Trio. Godku acts as that slot 1, it's really effective there. And then on the other rotation, I'd have the STR Future Gohan in slot 1 for the TEQ Trunks. So a bit risky there. Other option is to float Trunks, but obviously because this video is about him, we're going to keep him on rotation. That's then going to leave us to float the friend Super Saiyan Trio, the Int Future Gohan, and also the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan. So a little bit less support on this team, but we do have 3 orb changes in the 2 Super Saiyan Trios and the Physical Godku. And then we'll have the domain as well for the STR Future Gohan. So quite a bit of utility on this team as well. Next team we're going to look at is the STR Future Gohan's team. So he does lead Future Saga full 200%, which we love. We've got the TEQ Trunks in here, the AGL Blues, Int Super Saiyan Gohan, TEQ Super Saiyan Gohan, and then the Physical Zamasu Gaosu. So it means we are going to have 2 of the STR Future Gohans on this team. From there, I'd be running the AGL Blues on one rotation with an STR Gohan. And then on the other rotation, I would be running the STR Gohan with the TEQ Trunks again. So obviously a lot of these are going to heavily feature the same units over and over just because Android Cell Saga doesn't have the craziest amount of top quality units here. So yeah, we're working with what we've got. But that's going to leave us to then float the Int Gohan again, the TEQ Super Saiyan Gohan, who is a Future Saga support, so we love that. And then also the Physical Zamasu Gaosu. So Physical Zamasu Gaosu, they give that support. They're a massive defense style support that also dodges. So definitely always a massive dub when we are able to bring them onto teams as well. So I think this would probably be one of my go-to teams for this TEQ Trunks. So the next team we're going to look at is the Pure/Hybrid Saiyan team, led by Physical Godku. So whenever you can bring Godku, it's a massive dub. We've got the TEQ Gods here, the AGL Super Saiyan Super Saiyan Gohan, TEQ Super Saiyan Trunks, Future Gohan again, and this time the Int World Tournament Goku. So with this Int World Tournament Goku, because we do have the AGL Gohan on the team, he does get his chance to dodge. If you combine that with the dodge build, I think he can be somewhat effective. Not saying he's going to be a dodge or die character, but he's going to fulfill one of those Android Cell Saga slots for us there. So for the rotations of this one, I'd be going with the Physical Godku alongside the TEQ Gods. And then it's up to you guys whether you'd rather go the AGL Gohan or the STR Gohan alongside TEQ Trunks. You're going to run one of them with him and then float the other. Float the friend Godku while also floating this Int Super Saiyan Goku, because he is a support class unit as well. So support and dodging is always a really, really good combo there. So the next team we're going to look at is the Superhero/Hybrid Saiyan team, again featuring a lot of those similar units that we have been using in pretty much every build. So apologies if you are missing them, but we are limited on how many good Android Cell Saga units we do have. So led by Physical Ultimate Gohan, we then got the TEQ Trunks, AGL Gohan, TEQ Super Saiyan Gohan, as well as the STR, and then Int Pan to float around with our support. So For rotations on this one, it's a little bit icky. I think going with I think probably STR, Gohan, and Trunks is probably the way to go, and then have Ultimate Gohan and AGL Super Saiyan Gohan together. You're then going to float the Super Saiyan Gohan, the tech one, and also the Int Pan. So Int Pan's the real important one to float here because she's going to have that dodging and that bond of parent and child slash superhero support as well. So probably not the craziest team, but another way to sort of fulfill those Android Cell Saga requirements. And then the last team we've got here is the Bond of Parent and Child slash Future Saga team. So led by the Imp Vegeta and Trunks, probably a unit that a lot of you guys have got copies of now, which is good. So from there we've got the Tech Trunks, the Physical LR Trunks, the Int Super Saiyan Easy A, the Tech Super Saiyan Gohan, and then the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan as well. So for this one, with Vegeta and Trunks, you always need to run one of each in slot 1 on each rotation, so that handles that. From there, you're going to have a Tech Super Saiyan Trunks on one rotation, and then I'd put the Physical Super Saiyan Trunks on the other rotation. That's then going to leave you to float those final 3 units in the Future Gohan, Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which is good because you want him floating anyway. He gets that extra part of his passive from being slot 3, and then also the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan. So let me know your thoughts on the team builds down below. Personally, I think either the Future Saga team here will operate pretty effectively, or the Super Saiyan team here they're probably my 2 go-to options. But let me know which of them down below you're probably most excited on using. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.